I'm standing inside Honda's most secretive R&D facility in Hamamatsu, Japan, surrounded by motorcycles covered in black cloth. The security to get here was tighter than most government buildings. No phones, no cameras, and I had to sign 3 different non-disclosure agreements just to walk through these doors. But what I'm about to show you will change everything you thought you knew about the motorcycle industry. 3 days ago, Honda made an announcement so shocking that it sent competitors into emergency board meetings and caused a $12 billion shift in motorcycle industry market capitalization in just 48 hours. Harley-Davidson stock crashed 18%. Yamaha executives were spotted in heated discussions with tech company representatives. Even BMW and Ducati, who rarely acknowledge threats from Japanese manufacturers, called emergency strategy sessions. What did Honda announce that could cause this level of industry panic? They've figured out how to build premium motorcycles for $4,999, not stripped-down basic bikes. Premium motorcycles with features that currently cost $15,000 or more from other manufacturers. But here's the part that's really terrifying competitors. Honda isn't just cutting prices. They're completely eliminating the traditional dealer model, using AI-powered manufacturing that reduces production costs by 60%, and creating a direct-to-consumer experience that makes buying a motorcycle as easy as ordering from Amazon. This changes everything, a Yamaha executive told me off the record yesterday, his voice heavy with concern. Honda just declared war on the entire industry, and they have weapons we don't even understand yet. While Harley-Davidson bleeds money trying to justify $25,000 motorcycles that sit unsold on dealer lots, while Indian Motorcycles struggles to compete on price, while European manufacturers cling to premium positioning that fewer customers can afford, Honda has been quietly developing a manufacturing and sales revolution that makes all of their strategies obsolete. And the most shocking part? They're not stopping with motorcycles. Internal documents suggest this is just phase 1 of a plan to revolutionize all personal transportation by 2030. What I'm about to reveal explains how Honda developed this game-changing technology in complete secrecy, why they chose now to unleash it on an unprepared industry, and what it means for every motorcycle manufacturer, dealer, and rider in the world. Because after today, the motorcycle industry will never be the same. Last Tuesday morning, at 9:47 a.m. Tokyo time, Honda CEO Toshihiro Mibe walked into the company's global headquarters boardroom, carrying a single tablet. Around the mahogany table sat regional presidents and executives from 23 countries, all connected via secure video link. "What I'm about to show you," Mibe said quietly, "will either revolutionize our industry or destroy our competitors." He tapped the tablet, and the displays came alive with Project Genesis, Honda's most ambitious manufacturing initiative since 1948. The numbers were so dramatic that executives asked him to repeat them. Premium motorcycles for $4,999, starting production in 8 months. The breakthrough was Honda's modular platform system. One adaptable chassis configured into 12 different bike types through software and bolt-on components. The same platform becomes a sport bike, cruiser, or adventure bike, simply by changing components and software parameters. But the real revolution was AI-driven manufacturing. Automated factories with 99.7% precision rates, zero human intervention until final inspection, and real-time optimization that cuts production costs by 60%. Target: 2 million units annually by 2026, with 30-day delivery from order to doorstep. Then, Mibe dropped the industry-killing bombshell. "We're eliminating the dealer network entirely, direct-to-consumer sales only." Honda was abandoning 70 years of dealer partnerships, cutting out middlemen who typically add $2,000 to $4,000 to every motorcycle's price. The market reaction was immediate and brutal. Honda's stock surged 34%, while Harley-Davidson dropped 18%, Yamaha fell 12%, and European manufacturers saw significant declines as investors grasped the implications. "Honda just declared war on the entire industry," said analyst Sarah Chen. "They're not competing on price or features anymore. They're competing on a completely different business model that makes everyone else obsolete." Emergency meetings erupted at every major manufacturer as executives realized Honda had developed this technology in complete secrecy. They had already secured $2.8 billion for factory construction, partnered with AI companies, and built direct sales infrastructure for millions of customers. Most threatening, Honda had been secretly testing this system for 18 months in Ohio, achieving 97% customer satisfaction compared to industry averages of 73%. The industry that existed Monday morning was gone by Tuesday afternoon. Honda had forced every competitor to adapt or face extinction. I'm standing inside Honda's new automated factory in Marysville, Ohio, watching something that looks more like a spaceship than a motorcycle assembly line. Robots move with surgical precision, assembling motorcycles without a single human hand touching the bike until final inspection. This is what the future looks like, Honda's chief engineer tells me as we watch a sport bike transform into a cruiser configuration in real time. Same chassis, different software, completely different motorcycle. The modular platform system is Honda's secret weapon. Instead of designing dozens of different bikes, they created one intelligent chassis that adapts through software and interchangeable components. A customer orders a sport bike, and the system automatically configures suspension settings, engine mapping, and body panels to create exactly what they want. The AI manufacturing goes deeper than just assembly. Machine learning algorithms predict component failures before they happen, optimize material usage to eliminate waste, and adjust production schedules based on real-time demand data from around the world. When a spike in cruiser orders hits the system in California, the Ohio factory automatically shifts production within hours. Quality control happens at the molecular level. Sensors monitor every weld, every bolt torque, every electrical connection. The system catches defects that human inspectors would miss and prevents problems that wouldn't show up for years. The result? Honda can offer 10-year warranties as standard because they know exactly how long every component will last. Traditional manufacturing has 847 potential failure points, explains the lead engineer. Our system reduces that to 23 critical components that we monitor continuously. This isn't just about building motorcycles faster or cheaper. Honda has created a manufacturing system that learns and improves with every bike it builds, getting more efficient and more reliable over time. The Honda dealership on Route 9 in Massachusetts sits empty, a for lease sign hanging in the window, where Rebel and Goldwing motorcycles once gleamed under showroom lights. It's a scene playing out across America as Honda's direct sales announcement sends shockwaves through the dealer network. Honda is destroying 70 years of partnership, says Dealer Association President Mike Rodriguez, his voice tight with anger. They're abandoning the people who built their brand. But Honda's new sales process makes traditional dealers look obsolete. Customers configure their motorcycle online using augmented reality to see exactly how it will look in their garage. Mobile service units bring test rides directly to customers' homes. If they don't love the bike after 30 days, Honda picks it up with no questions asked. The financial impact is immediate. Without dealer markups, customers save $2,000 to $4,000 per motorcycle. No hidden fees, no pressure tactics, no waiting for parts. Everything is transparent, predictable, and customer controlled. I ordered my bike on Monday, customized every detail online, and it was delivered to my driveway on Thursday, says new Honda owner Jessica Chen. The whole process took 20 minutes and cost $3,000 less than the Yamaha dealer quoted me. Dealers are fighting back with lawsuits in 12 states, claiming Honda's direct sales violate franchise agreements. But legal experts say Honda's contracts allow for this transition, and the company has already set aside $500 million for legal settlements. The subscription maintenance model completes Honda's dealer bypass. Customers pay a monthly fee that covers all service, repairs, and even upgrades. Honda's mobile technicians handle everything at the customer's location using tablet-based diagnostics that connect directly to the motorcycle's AI systems. Traditional dealers built their profits on parts markup and service labor. Honda just eliminated both revenue streams while providing better customer service at lower cost. The emergency board meeting at Harley-Davidson's Milwaukee headquarters lasted 14 hours. I'm told executives ordered pizza at midnight, as they tried to comprehend how Honda had just made their entire business model obsolete overnight. How do we compete with $5,000 motorcycles that have better features than our $25,000 bikes? One board member asked, staring at Honda's technical specifications projected on the conference room wall. The panic was immediate and visible. Harley's stock had already dropped 18%, wiping out $2.3 billion in market value. Their premium pricing strategy, built on heritage and exclusivity, suddenly looked like corporate suicide when Honda could deliver superior performance at 1/5 the cost. Yamaha's response was swift but desperate. Within 48 hours, they announced an emergency partnership with Amazon for motorcycle delivery and slashed prices on current inventory by up to 30%. We're accelerating our own direct sales pilot program, Yamaha's CEO announced. But industry insiders knew they were years behind Honda's development. The European manufacturers faced an existential crisis. BMW, KTM, and Ducati had built their reputations on premium engineering and exclusive ownership experiences. Honda's announcement proved that advanced technology and superior quality could be delivered at mass-market prices. Our entire value proposition just evaporated, a BMW executive told me anonymously. We've been charging $20,000 for bikes that Honda can now build better for $5,000. How do we explain that to customers? Ducati's response was particularly telling. The Italian manufacturer, known for exotic superbikes, immediately began exploring partnerships with tech companies. Internal emails leaked to industry publications showed discussions about licensing Honda's modular platform technology, essentially admitting they couldn't develop competing systems fast enough. Indian Motorcycles, already struggling against Harley's dominance, found themselves caught in an impossible position. Their parent company Polaris called emergency meetings with Tesla, Apple, and other tech giants, desperately seeking manufacturing partnerships that could match Honda's capabilities. We're not just competing with Honda anymore, one Indian executive explained. We're competing with the entire concept of efficient manufacturing. They've made our factories look like museums. The ripple effect spread beyond motorcycle manufacturers. Parts suppliers who had built businesses around traditional assembly methods faced immediate obsolescence. Most concerning for competitors was Honda's timeline. This wasn't a concept or a future promise. Production was starting in 8 months. While other manufacturers scrambled to understand the technology, Honda would already be delivering motorcycles to customers. Honda's vertical integration strategy represents the most dramatic supply chain transformation in automotive history. I'm standing in their new battery manufacturing facility in Tennessee, watching the company produce components they used to buy from dozens of suppliers. We're not just building motorcycles differently, explains Honda's supply chain director. We're controlling every aspect of production from raw materials to customer delivery. The numbers are staggering. Honda now manufactures 80% of motorcycle components internally, compared to 35% just 3 years ago. This vertical integration eliminates supplier markups, reduces shipping costs, and gives Honda complete control over quality and timing. Their regional microfactory strategy is equally revolutionary. Instead of shipping completed motorcycles globally, Honda builds smaller, automated facilities that produce bikes locally for regional markets. A customer in Germany gets a motorcycle built 50 miles away, not shipped from Japan. The environmental impact is dramatic. Zero-waste production targets mean every scrap of material gets recycled or reused. Sustainable sourcing includes recycled aluminum frames and bioplastic components that reduce environmental impact by 45% compared to traditional manufacturing. We're not just making motorcycles cheaper, Honda's sustainability director tells me. We're making them cleaner, more efficient, and more responsible. Job creation follows a new pattern. While traditional assembly jobs disappear, Honda is hiring thousands of technicians, engineers, and AI specialists to operate their automated systems. The Ohio facility alone created 2,400 high-skilled jobs that pay 40% more than traditional manufacturing positions. Competitors trying to match Honda's supply chain efficiency face a brutal reality. The infrastructure investment required exceeds most companies' total market capitalization. Honda spent 5 years and $8 billion building this system, while competitors focused on quarterly earnings and dealer relationships. The supply chain revolution extends beyond motorcycles. Honda's modular platform technology and AI manufacturing systems are already being adapted for cars, generators, and marine engines. What started as a motorcycle project has become a blueprint for transforming all manufacturing industries. I'm watching Honda's mobile service unit pull into Sarah Martinez's driveway in Phoenix. The technician connects his tablet to her motorcycle, and within minutes, the AI system has diagnosed a minor issue and ordered the replacement part for next-day delivery. This is how it should have always worked, Sarah tells me, as the technician updates her bike's software wirelessly. No dealer appointments, no waiting weeks for parts, no surprise charges. Honda's subscription-based ownership model eliminates traditional pain points. For $149 monthly, customers get insurance, maintenance, software updates, and even bike swapping for different riding needs. Want a sport bike for weekend canyon runs and a commuter for daily rides? Honda's algorithm manages the exchange automatically. The data advantage is unprecedented. Real-time riding analytics optimize performance, predict maintenance needs, and suggest route improvements for efficiency. The Honda app connects riders globally, creating communities based on riding style rather than geography. My bike learns how I ride and adjusts itself accordingly, explains customer Jake Thompson. It's like having a personal mechanic who never sleeps. Wall Street's reaction to Honda's announcement was immediate and devastating for competitors. Within 48 hours, $12 billion in motorcycle industry market capitalization had shifted from traditional manufacturers to Honda. Honda's stock surged 34%, as investors recognized the revolutionary potential. Meanwhile, Harley-Davidson crashed 18%, Yamaha dropped 12%, and even European premium brands like BMW and Ducati saw significant declines. This isn't just a product announcement, explains financial analyst Maria Rodriguez. Honda just made the entire traditional motorcycle business model obsolete. Investors are fleeing companies that can't adapt. The implications extend beyond stock prices. Traditional motorcycle retail real estate faces collapse as direct sales eliminate dealer networks. Parts suppliers consolidate rapidly as manufacturers bring production in-house. Insurance companies scramble to adapt pricing models for subscription-based ownership. Credit rating agencies placed several motorcycle manufacturers on negative watch, citing fundamental disruption to industry economics. Borrowing costs spiked for companies trying to fund competing technologies they're already years behind developing. In Vietnam's motorcycle factories, workers watch nervously as Honda's automation threatens traditional manufacturing jobs. But in Ohio, Honda's new facility creates 2,400 high-skill positions that pay 40% more than assembly line work. The accessibility revolution is profound. Motorcycles becoming affordable in emerging markets means transportation democratization for billions of people. A farmer in rural India can now afford reliable transportation that was previously impossible. Environmental benefits multiply globally. Honda's efficient manufacturing reduces carbon emissions by 45% per motorcycle. Governments face regulatory challenges adapting to direct sales models and AI-manufactured vehicles. Trade implications ripple through countries dependent on traditional motorcycle exports. Safety standards require updates for predictive technology that prevents accidents before they happen. Honda isn't just changing motorcycles, explains trade economist Dr. James Chen. They're demonstrating how AI and automation can revolutionize manufacturing in any industry. Every government is watching to understand the implications for their economy. I'm sitting in 24-year-old Alex Kim's apartment in Seattle, watching him configure his first motorcycle on Honda's website. 6 months ago, he couldn't afford any bike on the market. Today, he's customizing a premium Honda for $4,999 with features that would have cost $15,000 from any other manufacturer. I never thought I'd be able to afford something like this, Alex tells me, adjusting the suspension settings and paint scheme on his screen. My friends are all getting into motorcycles now because Honda made it actually possible. This is the new reality Honda has created. Premium motorcycles are no longer luxury items reserved for high earners or weekend warriors. They're becoming accessible transportation for anyone with a steady job and a desire for freedom on two wheels. The immediate benefits are transformative. No dealer markups mean transparent pricing. No hidden fees or pressure tactics. Comprehensive warranties and subscription service eliminate the fear of unexpected repair costs. Technology integration makes the motorcycle an extension of riders' digital lives rather than a separate, complicated machine. Enhanced safety through predictive technology means fewer accidents and lower insurance costs. Community building through digital platforms connects riders across geographic boundaries, creating support networks that transcend traditional motorcycle culture divisions. My Honda doesn't just get me to work, explains new rider Jennifer Santos. It's connected to my phone, my calendar, my fitness tracker. It knows my routes, suggests more efficient paths, and even reminds me when I need to take breaks on long rides. I'm back in Honda's R&D facility in Japan, looking at those covered motorcycles that started this journey. But now I understand what's under those cloths isn't just the future of motorcycles. It's the future of manufacturing, retail, and ownership across every industry. Honda hasn't just announced new motorcycles. They've demonstrated that artificial intelligence, vertical integration, and direct customer relationships can deliver premium products at mass market prices. They've proven that 120-year-old companies can completely reinvent themselves when they focus on customer value rather than protecting outdated business models. The industry transformation is irreversible. Traditional motorcycle manufacturers must adapt to Honda's new reality or face extinction. Dealers must evolve into service providers or become obsolete. Customers now expect transparency, affordability, and technology integration as standard features, not premium upgrades. But this revolution extends far beyond motorcycles. Every industry built on traditional manufacturing and dealer networks is watching Honda's success with a mixture of admiration and terror. Automotive, marine, power equipment all face the same potential disruption if they can't match Honda's innovation pace. The question isn't whether Honda's strategy will succeed. The pilot programs and market reaction have already proven its viability. The question is how quickly competitors can adapt and whether traditional business models can survive the transition. For riders, the message is clear. The golden age of affordable, high-quality motorcycles is just beginning. For investors, Honda has demonstrated that technological disruption creates winners and losers faster than ever before. For the industry, the choice is simple: evolve or die. What do you think? Will you be ordering one of Honda's new direct-to-consumer motorcycles? Can traditional manufacturers survive this disruption? And what industry do you think Honda will revolutionize next? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see how Harley-Davidson, Yamaha, and European manufacturers are planning their counterattack against Honda's revolution, check out this next video where we reveal the secret alliance that could change everything. The motorcycle revolution has begun. The only question is whether you'll be part of it or left behind by it.